All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you are connected. My name is Emmanuel Adigbola, and I'm so excited to host you today on this special training. If you can hear my voice very clearly and you can see my face very beautifully and handsomely, please type 1 on the chat window. And if you are connected on YouTube, do me a favor, type in your name and your location where you are connected to this training so that I will be able to appreciate and acknowledge you. Chizo, thank you. I see you right there. Ido, good to see you. So let's quickly do that for 1 minute while we wait for others to connect. Some people perpetual latecomers. So let's give them 1 minute to connect. So please do me a favor, type in your name, your location where you are connected, especially if you are on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, type in your name and your location so that I will be able to see your questions and attend to your questions. Let me see. Type in your name and your location, then we'll be able, I'm just trying to give you 1-2 minutes to get that situated even as we fire on. All right, so let's get started. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Adigbola, and of course, aka the Forex Apostle. They call me Forex Apostle because I'm a minister of the gospel. I trade Forex market for a living, and of course, I disciple others to success. I make people fishers of peeps in Forex. Okay. Yeah, you are welcome. I see Adeyemi, Augustine, Catherine, Chaizo, Elizabeth, Emmanuel, my boss. God bless you, sir. Ido, Juliet, Marvis, OA, Paul, Sergey, Victor. All right. You are all welcome, and thank you for your prayers for our foster kid. He's back home and he's enjoying himself. Finally came home around 2 a.m. that was crazy. Okay, so we go straight to the training. How to trade pullback. How to trade pullback. I developed Tradomatic. I've been using Tradomatic for almost 4 years now, and I know that most of you also have been using Tradomatic. And this strategy is not only applicable to Tradomatic. I think I've been privileged to show just 2 people this strategy, just 2 of my one-on-one clients and 1 adopted one-on-one client. Adopted one-on-one client. Okay, so I'll be able to show them the strategy, and it works. In fact, I practically started an account with trading just only the strategy with this account. And of course, right now with this account, I opened this account about 21 days ago, or should I say 22 days now, but I didn't start trading until maybe just this week, actually, just this Monday. So even though it might be reading 21 days history, but the truth is I only started trading this account actively this week, despite my busy schedule. And as you can see, in just a week, it's a $50,000 account. About in a week, we're able to pull in over $5,000 profit in that account. And of course, you can see total return so far, 10%. And you can see the trade winning rate right there, 100%. So if you do it right, this strategy you are about to learn could give you a winning rate of over 90%. Don't let me say 100%, because sometimes markets will still do what it will do. But from backtesting and what I have studied so far, and even the one I have traded with it, I tell you, I mean, as you can see, this is a live account. As you can see it right there, it has a winning ratio of 100%, 100%. But let's say, okay, things happen, you don't win 100%. Remember, in life, you win some, you lose some. But what keep you keeping on is that your winning must be greater than your losing. So this is an account that I started trading with it, and as you can see, it's doing wonderfully, wonderfully well. So if you trade this strategy very well, number one, what I notice normally kill people or traders is is just over leveraging, over position sizing. And to you, a VIP student, we've dealt seriously with that. If you take a look at this account, this account that I showed you, this account is a $50,000 account. But if you look at the trade that I opened, that I traded with it, you will see that the lot size I placed is five lot size. So if an account is 50K, and because I'm trading on higher time frame, so I trade 5.0 lot size. If the account is $10,000, I would have traded how many lot size? 1.0. If the account is $100,000, then I can trade 100 lot size with the account. Why? Because of the volume of the account. Now, if your account is $1,000, so we have dealt with this over and over, you cannot be trading 1.0 lot size. Something happened to me this past week. I hardly take offense, but there's this. Anyway, don't let me go there. But the truth of the matter is that you are responsible for your failure. You are responsible for your success. What you pay me to do, if you are one of our VIP students, is to coach you. It's just like I remember, I don't even know the name of Nigerian coach, football coach right now. But then I think I remember Bofre Joe. Okay, so if you hired me as your football or soccer coach, okay, my goal is to show you how the strategies, give you strategy. I do it this way, strategize this way. But most footballer, most football coach, they are not even footballer themselves. But in this case, you are privileged to have me as a coach, and you also have me as a footballer. So I'm not just teaching you Forex, I'm also trading it. Generate signals, I give signals out. And if you didn't place the trade, or you place the trade wrongly, it's not the fault of the signal or the coach or the mentor. You don't shoot the messenger. So I know this is a general training. At the same time, I'm talking to you because 70% of our success is psychology, is mentality, our mindset. Okay, there's no bailout. So if you learn a strategy, number one, you practice the strategy. Number two, you take action. You don't just say, oh, this strategy is good, and you didn't do anything about it. And you just, or even if, okay, let's say I generate, like 4 days ago, I generated a signal, sent out signals. Some of you did not even place it, and some placed the trade and somehow exits prematurely, which is okay. There's no crime in that. If your faith cannot carry you through, okay. But you didn't place the trade, then only for you to send me some kind of a wrong message. Oh, I think I over expected, or blah 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 blah. That is a very wrong thing to do. Anyway, let's continue. So we're going to be using this strategy on a regular candlestick, and we're going to be using it on Tradomatic. It works the same way. It works the same way, but you all know that when we talk about Tradomatic, and for some of you that you might be possibly watching the recording, or you are connected on YouTube, or you are watching this from anywhere, and you are not one of our students, Tradomatic are 3 versions. Just for me to clarify that. It has 3 different types, right? So we have the front end, which I call the basic. So if what you paid for, okay, is $97, what you have is the basic version of Tradomatic. Then we have the Pro, Tradomatic Pro. If what you paid was $297, you have the Pro version. Now, the difference between the basic and the Pro is that Pro, you can use it in more than one computer and more than one account. Also, the features are more than what you have in basic. But if you have the VIP is $497, then you will have all the features, especially the indicator I'm going to be using in this strategy. So that is so that you don't have the basic version and you start disturbing me, oh, I don't have what to talk about. You have to first of all ask yourself, what you have. Is it basic or pro or VIP? So I guess we clarify that. Also, in case you are watching this and you are wondering, okay, what are we talking about? Tradomatic. Tradomatic is a trend trading system. Tradomatic is a trend trading system. It helps you, for instance, this is a GPP JPY. It helps you to get in, recognize the trend early, okay, enter the trend and ride the trend, okay? You get the trend, enter the trend and ride the trend. That is what Tradomatic does, okay? It's a trend trading system. So if, let's say, for instance, you are privileged to trade this market, this pair right now, you enter this trade and you rolled it up. This is on a daily chart. So you are looking into 1,326 pips. 1,326 pips, 1,326 pips. If what you trade is a standard lot size, that is times 10 right there. If you do look at that, that is $13,260. Okay, income right there. But then it's not one day. And remember, this is one lot size. So if you look at that, this is how many days is this? If you enter this trade and you rolled it up to where we are, that is 59 days. So almost 2 months, and you just keep riding it. The funniest part of it is that this trade, I'm actually on the reverse side of it because I entered the trade wrongly here, but I know that it's going to reverse, so I just keep edging it. But let's assume that this is what you did. So imagine if you trade one lot size, that is 13,260 right there. If you traded 2 lot size, then multiply this by 2. If you traded 10 lot size, let's assume your account carries it. You are looking to $132,000 income right there. So the bigger your money in Forex, the bigger money you make, okay? But then it's not a crime if you have a small account. Your account might be $500, you start with it, okay? Start with it. Your account might be $250, you start with it. Yes, you cannot quit your job on $500 account and begin to live full time on it. But then you don't despise the day of little beginning. You start small, you just grow it big and you let it, you have the long-term mentality, okay? So somebody might be making $13,000, $10,000 a day. If you don't have that type of account, it's okay. Start from where you are. Do not despise the day of little beginning. You start small, you think big, but you act now, okay? So in case you are watching this and you are wondering, okay, so where do I get Tradomatic? It's very easy. Just go to www.tradomatic.com or .net, sorry, tradomatic.net. So just in case you are watching this and you don't have yours, so that is where you get that, okay? The strategy also works with regular chart, as I said, and we're going to be getting into it in a moment. So now let's talk about Tradomatic quickly. It's a trend trading system. Once, you see it, it's a color coded. I'm a very visual person, personally. I don't need to crack my brain. I don't need to understand support and resistance. I don't need to understand the double wedge. I don't need to understand double bottom, upper bottom. I don't need to understand any of all those regular structures or patterns, okay? Even though I trade regular chart, I trade price action. In fact, I'm writing a book on price action. But then when I was starting off, it was very, very confusing for me. So, and I know that, okay, if that happened to me, definitely it happens to many people. So that was why I took it upon myself to develop my own personal system. In fact, we spent close to $20,000 developing Tradomatic over time because it started as a Cryptomatic. We upgraded it, and now we have what we have. So it's a very superb system. You can use it as a long trader. You can use it as a day trader. You can use it as scalpers. You can use it to scalp the market, swing trading, position trading. I mean, you can use that. But now, so let's say, okay, we all know the theory. And of course, if you have my book, The 4-Figure Daily Forex System, that is also the concept. I discussed everything you need to know about Tradomatic in that book. In case, I think I have it right here. Just in case you are also watching and you don't have the book yet, it's very easy. You can go to Amazon, you get it. And I think you can even download the free copy online. All you just have to do is go to tradomatic.net/4figures. You can get free PDF format of this. We are actually converting that very soon to page. So if you are lucky today, you can still get it for free. So I discussed all the concept there, what you need to do and what you need to know. But just to recap the strategy. So you enter by, there's another video I created and it's on YouTube, my YouTube channel. And by the way, if you are watching this on YouTube and you have not subscribed, guys, I see 20 of you right now on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And I'm going to be calling you by name. I see Okoyemi, Karim, BJ, SKL, Kingsley, all of you. Make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I'm going to buy you from attending my training. I'm just kidding. Okay. So now, once you understand the concept of perfect entry, I always like it like this, okay? That is, the price is above our filter line. This filter line is 50 EMA. Okay, this 50 filter, that's a 50 EMA. This candle is an irregular candle. It's not a regular candle. This is a Keneshi candle. Then we also have this trend line. Okay, this is an odd moving average that we customized also. So Tradomatic comes with about 5 different indicators that we combine together. This is also MACD Pro. This is my customized MACD because I'm a visual person. And of course, this is stochastic. And if you look at the stochastic data also right there, you will discover that that property there is not the default value of stochastic. So everything is customized. It works great. And how do you know, okay, you need to go long? Number 1, the price is above this filter line. Number 2, the box is green. Number 3, your candle is green, okay, or depends on the color you are using. So the candle is bullish. And of course, the MACD is bullish. How do you know the MACD is bullish? Is greater than 0, that is above 0, or trending towards 0. And number 4, your stochastic is above 20. This is 20. This is 20%. This is 80%. So my stochastic curve right here is above 20 and less than 80. So when I see that, I know, okay, the market condition is right for me to go long, and I go long right there. You put your stop loss below the lower low of the lowest low of your entry. I've done a lot of training on that strategy. So please make sure, if you have not watched the video, look for perfect entry Tradomatic. You watch the video, you understand that concept. Now, I don't want to be entering buy, even though the trend is up. And I didn't start from the beginning. I now see, oh my God, the market is up. I don't want to be entering my buy here. Because if you enter a buy position here, your stop loss will still have to come to this place. So that is too wide. And when you are trading, you always have to look at your risk to reward ratio. If I'm risking 20 pips, I shouldn't be chasing less than 20 pips in reward. So that is when we call 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So if my risk is 20 pips, then I should be targeting my profit should be at least minimum of 20 pips. Even most of the times, it's always good to go for 1 to 2 So if I'm risking 20 pips, most of the time I want to look for 40 pips reward. So it therefore means that if I'm risking 100 pips, I want to look for at least 200, okay, pips reward. Or at worst case scenario, I want to look for 100 pips reward. So we understand that. Please, guys, type yes if you understand that concept. Yes, yes, yes. If you understand the concept of risk to reward ratio, you understand that, type yes on the chat window. Okay, good, good. Thank you. So now, once you have that, then remember also what I've said, your risk and your money management is very important in this. It's very, very important in this. Then, after you've understood that, then we talk about the support and resistance. Support and resistance. Support and resistance. Support and resistance zone. When the market is trending, let's come this way. I'm trying to recap so that you guys will understand, because once I get to the strategy, no, we are not going back, and you will see how simple it is. But once you understand the concept, you will get what we're saying. So if the market is trending up, trending up, trending up, trending up, trending up. So now this is uptrend. Okay, we have uptrend going like that. So how do you know the market is trending up? You have the higher high and higher low, higher high and higher low, higher high and higher low, high there, low, high, low. So the market keep going up like that. So it goes up. And that is what I always tell us also, that success curve is also like that. Success is not a straight line. Success does not even go like this. Success go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But you keep on keeping on. Okay, you keep on keeping on. So if the market is trending up, this will be what you have. So how do you trade this market? How do you know that, okay, the market is trending up? That is, you are having the higher, impulsive, okay, corrective. Impulsive move, corrective move. Impulsive move, corrective move. Impulsive, correct. So if you enter a trade here, you can take profit here. If you enter a trade, let's say you enter a trade over here again, you can take profit here. If you enter, so this point right there to this trade, let's call this one trade A, let's call this one trade B, let's call this move trade C, so let's call this one trade D. So this point right here to this trade A, this is resistance zone. But this particular point right here is now support. Is now support to trade B. Do we understand that? Do we understand that? Yes, yes, yes. Type yes, yes, yes. Adedoyin, Olawumi, Olusegun, Opeyemi, Chaizo. Chaizo, I see you on YouTube. I see you here. How many places are you? Are you omnipresent? Okay. So, Kingsley. So, okay. Do we guys understand that? Right. So you understand now the support, the resistance can turn to support. Support can turn to resistance. So that's why we call it dynamic, because it changes. So when you enter a trade here, it's going up. So by the time you see it, you see a wall. Look at support and resistance as a wall. Okay. So to this trade A, this point, let's call this point X. That point X is a resistance zone to this trade. But once this place breaks, it breaks, of course, maybe it retests and it continues. This point, which is still the same point X, now becomes a support to that trade. So that is what we have when we have uptrend. So let's say, okay, it's going up like this, it's going up like this, it's going up like this, it's going up like this. So you can enter a trade, as I said, you take profit here. Your stop loss come here, and you have to take profit. But let's say, okay, you miss this place, you miss this spot, but you now want to trade this. Let me use, this is up, this is up, this is up, this is up. And of course, we have this down. This is down, 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 down. So now you have this. So you miss this spot. You couldn't trade this place. You now want to trade this retracement. You want to trade this retracement. That is exactly what we are going to be doing. We want to trade this retracement. It's like somebody is running, the person slow down and retrace like this. And what causes that? Sometimes the market changes direction. Sometimes people are taking profit and so on and so forth. So how do you know when this pullback, when you are supposed to trade this pullback? How do you know how to enter a trade? Okay, in a reverse, the trend is still up, but you are trading a reverse. So how to trade against the trend indirectly? That's what we are doing. How to trade against the trend. Tradomatic is a trend trading system. Okay. Also, when you look at the FX Sniper, is a breakout trading strategy. When you look at the Easy PCFX, it's also a trend trading system. But now we are considering the Easy PC FX 360. This is what? This is how you trade reversal. So you can trade reversal, you can trade against the trend. So how do you know when to do that? So you enter a trade, your stop loss come over there, then you take your profit. So you take the profit before the trend resume again. So, and if you know what you are doing, you can also re-enter this trade and ride it on and on and on like that. Do we all understand that basic introduction? Do we all understand that basic introduction? Type yes, 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 yes on the chart window. I want to be sure that we are all in the same page as we move on. Do we understand? Okay, cool, cool. So for instance, let's quickly show that on our chart. So this is how this is right now. So you enter this trade right here, it keeps going up, but then you don't know where this trade will end. So when you look at this, let me zoom it out. So based on what I have here, so this would be, let me use white. So this is impulsive move. This is corrective move. This is impulsive move. This is corrective move. This is impulsive move. Then we are expecting corrective move. Do we understand that? So when you are, I'm using daily. I'm using daily now. If you go to 4 hours, the same thing is applicable. If you go to 4 hours chart, you will see this also. This is what you will see. If you are able to catch the trend when it's going up, you enter the trend right there. You ride it up. That is, you enter the trade right in this place. Okay, remember this is perfect entry right there. So you enter the trade right there. Your stop loss comes right there. By the way, if you are getting Tradomatic, there's also training that comes with it. Then you take profit either here or when you see this check mark. Now, you decide, okay, you want to trade the pullback. That is exactly what we want to be looking at. Now, this strategy works also best. Works best, mind that word, works best with higher time frame. In fact, when I discovered this, you will notice that most of my signals now that I issue trade signals. For some of you that are part of an Elite FX signal service, generate signals around 4 p.m. Eastern time right now, because that is when the market ends. Okay, that is when the market ends for the day, and the new market is starting around 5. So it is very easy on daily charts. Let's say, for instance, on daily chart, I can easily just, all I need to do is look into the market. Okay, what is going on? Put a pending order, pending order, pending order. Now, we discussed the concept of pending order also last week. Now, the pending order, we have 4 types. Just to recap, we have 4 types of pending orders. So we have pending orders. Okay, I'm laying all this foundation so that we understand the strategy very well, very well. So when you enter a trade, immediately, that is, you are looking at the price, 1.0502, and you place buy or sell. That is market order. But when you look at the chart, this is where the candle is, and you say, okay, I'm going to be buying at this spot. That is what is called pending order. And the pending order, we have 4 types. We have what is called buy stop. We have what is called buy limit. We have what is called sell stop. And we have what is called sell limit. Now, in this case, most of the times, what we are going to be doing is either buy stop or sell stop. That's what we are going to be doing most of the time with this strategy, because buy stop means that your current price is lower than the future price where you want to enter the trade. That is, this is where the market is, and this is where you want to enter the trade. So that is a buying stop. Sell stop means that the current price is greater than the future price. That is where you want to be a trade. So I've done enough training also on this. If you missed that, please watch the training. Okay, so now that we've gone into and we've explained all of that concept, are we ready now to get the secret? Who is ready to get the secret? Once you lay your hand on it, you begin to run with it. Who is ready? Say, yes, I am ready. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let me see who is ready. Who is ready? Once you get this, especially for some of you that have full-time job, honestly speaking, when I discovered this strategy, even myself, I said, wow, this is fire. This is ninja. This is money. Because once you get it, now, as I said, this strategy works for higher time frame perfectly. It also works for lower time frame if you are a scalper, but then you have to be fast doing that, because remember, you are trading against the trend. And you see, the difference between, I always say this also, the difference between the lower time frame and the higher time frame, if you are trading on, let's say, 15 minutes, your take profit might just be like 10 pips. I know some of you, this is big. 10 pips, 5 pips, 20 pips. But if you are trading on higher time frame, like 4 hours, daily chart, number one, you have more time to do analysis. You can cool down. Like somebody like me, I trade about 10 different accounts. So I cannot be trading on 15 minutes like that. Even if I'm doing that, it will be for scalping purpose. So it's very easy for me to do analysis on 4 hours or daily chart and have enough time to place trade in all the 10 accounts if I want to do that. So that is what I would recommend for some of you that you are on a full-time job, you're working full-time. And some of you, you don't really have that time to babysit your computer. This strategy also will work great for you. So now, what is the strategy? You locate a point, support or resistance zone where market has potential of reversing. So once you locate that, you put in, you mark, you can do this on Tradomatic, or you can change your chart now. That is why I love doing this on computer, not cell phone. So you can change your chart to regular. Once you change your chart to regular, you'll be able to see it very clearly. But then you can do it also with Tradomatic here. Remember the difference between the regular chart and Tradomatic, especially the candle. Now, when I look at this candle, take a look here. When I put my mouse on this candle, and you look, see this point right here, you see this place? If I put my candle right here, right? Okay, let me use this one. Somebody can just look down right there. Do you see that? You will see the open, you will see the high, you will see the low, and you see the close of that candle. Do you see that? Do you see that? Now, guys that are with me on Zoom, I'm going to enable you to be able to talk, but please and please, once again, if you have noise at your background, make sure you mute your line. Make sure you mute your line, because this training is actually very dear to me. Honestly, if you know how tired I am right now, In fact, some of you even advised me to take this weekend off, but I decided to take it upon myself to do this training. So please, it will be another work if I have to be editing out noise and this, especially for the sake of people that will watch the replay, not now, tomorrow, next year, and so on and so forth. Thank you. So you can unmute. I just need 1 or 2 people that has a very clear background, no noise, to be responding to me. So now, you see this candle right there. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this candle, when you look down this place, do you see that place also where I put my mouse right here? So I put my mouse right there. Do you see that? You see open?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes. So you see the open, which is 154.33. With Ekineshi candle, it is tough for you to actually know it because Ekineshi is a continuing candle, unlike regular chart. But when you look down like that, you will see that value. So you will see open, you will see high, which is 154.823. You will see low, which is 154.278, and you see close. So on uptrend like this. So once you see, I'm going to be using daily charts, but remember, this strategy works in any time frame. So when you see a market go up like this, when you see a market go up like this, and you see this Phoenix formed, if you are a VIP member, definitely by now you have access to Phoenix. If you are a VIP subscriber to Tradomatic or FX Sniper, definitely you have Phoenix also with you. So once this Phoenix formed, what is telling you is that there is a chance of retracement for that market. It could be the bigger one. Now, we have 3 stars on Phoenix. We have the bigger one, we have the medium one, and we have the smaller one. It's like when you are talking about daily chart, be your key level, 4 hours be the medium key level, and 1 hour be your lower key level. So the support and resistance, zone, that is what it represents right there. But this one pick it fast for you. So once you see that, so what you do, you draw a line like this. Do we see where we put that line? Do we see where we put that line?
Yes, yes.
So that line, what I'm trying to do now is take a pending order to this candle. If this market should retrace, then I want to, if you are doing this on a daily chart of 4 hours, you want to look into like a 5 to 10 pips below that low. The low value is this. Normally, I just look at it visually. I don't normally look, but in case you are just starting, you put your mouse here, you look into the low, especially if on uptrend like this, you look into the low, that is 154.278. So you just gaze. There is nothing like too much calculation. But if you don't know how to do this right, you can change this to regular, and we're going to be doing that also on regular chart. So once you put this right there, that you enter, let me pick, so this will be your entry. Once you understand this strategy, you can generate all this signal by yourself. So this will be sell stop. Which currency pair are we dealing with? This currency pair right now, this is GBP, JPY. So sell stop, GBP, JPY. Where is the entry? So the entry will be 153.285. Do we get that? Do we get that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Then where will be my stop loss? My stop loss will come over here. I can just also look into 5 to 10 pips above that place that the Phoenix formed. And now, why do we put our stop loss right there? Because it's good you understand the rationale. It therefore means that if this order triggers, and one way or the other, the market now moves against the trade that was triggered. Most of the times it can come back to retest that point, but most of the times it might not get above that point. So that's why you want to move your stop loss a little bit above. So the stop loss now will be So our stop loss will be, what's that value? 155.533. Do we get that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. So now you are now looking at, okay, where is your take profit? Remember, we talk about risk to reward ratio. How many pips are we risking here? Measure it. You look into that. So this is, we are risking like almost 228 pips on this. Remember also, this is daily chart. So where will your, so let's say, okay, we are risking, let's just say 231, 230. So where will be my take profit? If I want to do one-to-one, I will measure another 231 pips down. So somewhere around here. Do we see that?
Yes. Yes.
So my stop loss, I mean, my take profit now will be 150.929. 150. So my take profit will be 150.929. So if I draw that, 150, 150, no, not that one. This is the one I need. So this will be 150.929. Now, once you have that, so this will be our take profit. This will be our stop loss. This is our entry. Do we get that concept now? Because we are going to go back, we will do a lot of back testing for you to see that over 90% of the time, when the market is retracing like this, even before it continues, it will always get to that take profit. And this is sweeter even when you now convert to regular, and we're going to be doing that. So let's do some back testing and take a look at some examples. So I'm going to go to Euro CAD. So let's say, okay, this is a chart. Okay, let's use this Euro AUD. So when you look here, let me even change this to regular. We're going to do regular charts over here. It's become sweeter if you understand some basic, especially for some of you that have learned kangaroo's tail strategy or big shadow strategy. It's become sweeter with it. Because when you see an uptrend market like this, and you see a candle form like this, and you see Phoenix on top of it, man, there's what is called congruence in trading. Congruence. That is when two or more conditions come together to make your point. To make your point. So let's take a look. So like this now. So what will happen? And that is exactly what I did here. That was exactly what I did yesterday anyway. So what you will do in this situation, it is very sweet at the end of the market day because of the noise on lower time frame. Lower time frame, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, it works. And we're going to go to lower time frame, you will see it also. It works on all the time frame, but as I said, you are doing this analysis on higher time frame, it gives you more peace of mind. So what is the trend? What is the trend right now? Who can tell me the trend? What is the trend of this market? Looking at this market.
Up.
So the trend is up, okay? The trend is up, but then you now see this candle formation right there. You see this candle formation. Sorry, let me take a drink. So you see this candle formation. This is telling you there's going to be a reversal or a retracement. So you want to partake of that retracement before it happens. So you put in your pending order somewhere like that, which is 1.157553. You put your stop loss right here. Do we see that?
Yes.
So you put your stop loss right there. You now measure this. Most of the time, if you do one-to-one, if it is on a higher time frame like this, so one-to-one will always work. But if it's on a lower time frame, like a 1 hour, 15 minutes, you can even do 1-to-2 it will always get there. So this case now, you are risking 55 pips, right? Are we together? Who doesn't know how we get 55? Who doesn't know how we got 55? Come on, guys, I need response.
We know, we know.
Okay, so that is what you are risking. You are risking 55 pips. So let's say, okay, I want to target my take profit and do 55 pips. So this will be my 55 right there. My 55 will be 1.56983. So, but in this situation, what I normally do, when I see another finish like this, like that small one, I will put my take profit there. Do you see it?
Yes, yes.
Or if you have my customized Fibo extension, that is, if you have this template that I have for regular chart, this also, you can just put your take profit on that next Fibo level right there. Once you put it, you will always get there. But let's just say, okay, we do that one-to-one. So this is your entry. This is where you put your stop loss, and this is where you put your take profit. This is what I've been doing this past 1 week that gave me that 100% winning rate with those trades. So it always, you see, boom, down. It just get there like that. Okay, so if this, let's say, okay, oh, Emmanuel, you've said that. Let's see another example. Let's quickly use this. So this one here, let me delete this. Let me delete this. Like this, the market comes down. Okay, the market comes down. What do? You take right there. Okay, like 5 pips above. Remember, this is the candle. Let me zoom it high. This is the candle that you have the Phoenix. Do you see that?
Yes, yes.
So you put this your pending order, the entry, which is 1.54696. Then your stop loss, you put it below right there. So in this case, how many pips are you risking? You are risking 50, let's say you are risking 60 pips or 59. Do we see that?
Yes, yes.
Now, you know, okay, the trend is down and there might be reversal or retracement. All you do, just look for 60 pips above it also. In this case, that is a 60 pips right there. Indirectly, this line is our take profit. That is right there, and it gets there. And most of the times, if you understand the concept of support and resistance very well, you can always even take that, use that to your advantage. Like for instance, the market comes down, it comes here, it comes down. Now you know it's going back up. So what do? You can target this spot right here. This is where the market gets to before it comes down. I can target that spot and use as my take profit also, which in most cases, if you are used to doing take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, it will always get there. You can see it, it gets there. Now, if you are more aggressive and risk bearer, risk taker like me, you can also do this. Once you see something like this, you put your stop loss behind it, you put your pending order, then this will be your take profit 1. So this will be your take profit 1. This will be your take profit 2, and this will be your take profit 3. That is, in case this market reverses, that is what you will get. Are you guys enjoying this? Come on, guys.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Do you see yourself erecting an ATM machine in the corner of your room with this?
Yes, so
Because with this strategy, honestly speaking, I've done more than 100 back testing on different currency pairs, and it will always work. I don't know if Chizo is available. I know she's my adopted 101 client. I call her adopted. She's been trying this and it's working for her. There's another one of my
Yes, sir, Apostle.
Okay, you're there, right? So you want to share your quick testimonial with the other students?
It works.
It works. Because, I mean, Chizoba was having challenges with other strategies and this, and once I, put her through these strategies and she has been trying it and it's working for her. Okay, the only disadvantage is that you might not be able to ride on the longer trend like what we have over here. Like, okay, for instance, you enter a trade, boom, and you ride it all way long and get 500 pips, 1,000 pips. But then if you are also able to discover it, what I'm showing you, to discover it, let's say on higher time frame, like weekly charts or daily charts, and you give it time, because that's another thing, patience, you'll be able to also harvest that a lot. Okay, let's go back to this is the signal I gave to you guys, was it 3 days ago, Euro card. On Euro card, once I cited this on daily, I changed to regular. So once I changed to regular, this was what I have. And I traded this also. This is one of the trade I placed. So once I saw this, so I put my pending order below like this. Now, the reason why you put your pending order like little bit below the close of that candle is because if the market is going to reverse this, it's not going to touch your trade. Remember that this trade is not triggered until the market gets there. So let's say, okay, because you need to understand what you are doing. So let's say, okay, this forms, then this candle is the next candle, and it just continue up. Of course, what you just do is you cancel the pending order because it doesn't get there. But once it triggers like this, this is the candle that actually triggers that. Once it triggers it, most of the times, your stop loss is above there. And then once you discover it like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's like you are riding, just ride it. So like this, you put your stop loss, then you measure what you are risking. In this case, I'm risking 244 pips. All you have to do, measure 244 pips down, which is here. So in this case, when I see something like this, all I just do is I look into my left and I use my next resistance where it might be the next resistance zone. I just use it as my take profit. Remember, there are many ways you can follow to get to the market. All you just need to do is get there. You can take a flight, you can ride bicycle, you can walk there, you can jump. So right there, you just put your stop loss, your take profit right there. That's what I did. Something like this, you just put it there. And if you look at it, you got it. Now, another question some of you might ask is that, okay, Apostle, sometimes this phoenix will form and it will jump. For instance, this phoenix here initially formed here. It jumped to this, it jumped to this. Remember, it is not 100%. It's when you say indicator, it shows it's an indication that something will happen. So let's say, okay, you put a pending order here. You put a pending order here. I think I did that for €USD. You put a pending order here. All of a sudden, this market continues up, and this phoenix move to the next candle. Then you re-strategize. You replace the order. Like on €USD, that was what happened a few days ago. Where's my €USD? That was what happened, and you just replace the strategy. So it works all the time. It works all the time. It might not be 100% of the times, but over 90% of the time, you will always be right. So we'll be doing this on higher time frame. So for instance, like this now, what do you have to do? You just put your pending order. It's very easy to locate. You can do this on Tradomatic. You can do it on regular, what I call my Easy PC 360, because you can sit on your computer and do this clockwise. So you put your pending order right there. You put your stop loss below here. You measure what you are risking. In this case, I'm risking how many pips? 179 pips. So in this case now, I will just use this pot. that line as my take profit. So if this market continues like this, that's where I will be expecting my take profit. I'm going to pause a little bit, take questions, but let's go to 1 hour, because some of you will say, okay, yeah, I don't have patience to trade higher time frame. You can do it also with 1 hour. This is it here. You see this market run up like this. So what do? You put your pending order below. Remember, this is a FIBO level, which is 23.6. Is another resistance zone that the market might touch and reverse. So you don't want to be putting your order below that. Remember this, you don't want to be placing a trade facing the wall. So once you have this, now you put your stop loss right there. What are you risking? This is what you are risking. Here, from here to here, that is 30 pips. Then you measure 30 pips down. So if I look correctly, this is it. Remember what I said? Always look into your left. This is the pink. You can use that as your own next take profit. It gets there. Always get there. Honestly. Okay, this is another one right there. You see that forms. You know, if you are the one that can sit. In fact, after you guys receive this training today, I want to see our group chat loaded with screenshot of your trade, of your profit next week, because honestly speaking, you needed to see my excitement when I discovered this. I've developed this system. I've been trading it one way before, but I never look at it to scalp the market like this. Now, you see the Phoenix right there. You put your pending order. You put your stop loss. You put your stop loss. You measure what you are risking, or just if you understand support and resistance very well, here could be your next. Okay, I can use this point right there. Right, you see right there. This is my take profit. This is so. Once you have that, it will always get there. Let's reverse. The same thing is this. I can do it all day long. What do you do here? You see, look at this right here, pending order. If you want to be more conservative, you don't want to be placing this trade facing this FIBO level, so you want it to break it, so you can put your order above it there. Then when you put the order above it right there, remember that, and this is why lower time frame, you will always have all those kind of confusion. If it is higher time frame, you can easily just jump at it. But if you want to be safe, you put it right there above, but then you are increasing your risk. You are increasing your risk. So now, once you have that, your stop loss will be below it like that. Okay? Why do I put my stop loss also a little bit below? You know, it becomes more tweaky, and you know, you have to tweak it a little bit, the strategy a little bit, if you are trading with lower time frame because of the noise. So why I put it below here is that if the market continues down, when it gets to this 76.4 FIBO level, it might reverse. So now I look at what I'm risking. It's okay, from here to here, I'm risking 28 pips. Then I measure 28 pips out. So 28 pips is right there. You can see it gets there. So when I see something like this, this will be my next take profit. And you see it always get there. And most of the times like this, if you want to really take the risk, you just use this place as your take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. It will always get there. This one, check, check, check. Now, in case you are connected with us and you are wondering, okay, so how do I get these two? Number one, there are 2 ways of getting it. Number one is either you join, okay, the Forex Apostle mentoring program, you will automatically have it. And if you don't have it, all you need to do is chat with me, you will get it. Number 2, you can purchase VIP version of any of my tools. So the VIP, you can get the FX Sniper VIP by going to www.fxsniper.com fxsniper.net/deluxe. So you get that. That's for $497. If you want to join the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program, it's also easy. You go to www.the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program, the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program, the Forex Apostle Mentoring.com. Now, the problem with this is that if you are ordering directly online, our annual subscription is $997. Therefore, means that you renew your subscription every year. One-time payment online is $1,497. Our monthly payment subscription is $297 or so. But just for today, any of you that is interested in joining the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program, only for today, not that you watch the recording next month or next year, just only for today, you can join for $500. And you still get everything that I've talked about. So to do that, you just either chat with me. If you are in Nigeria, you have to make a payment to GTB. Chat with me to get the detailed information. Or if you can pay with your Bitcoin, or if you want to pay with PayPal, Zelle, just chat with me. You'll get the information. The most important thing is not the money. Seriously, is for you to use this to make profit for yourself. If you do what I'm showing you right now, you can recoup your investment within a week. Look at this. Look at this one. You put your pending order right there below that. You put your stop loss right there above it. You measure what you are risking from here to here. That's just 24 pips. You measure down, 24 pips is right there. You got it. Okay. You can do this all day long on lower time frame, but it becomes more sweet when you are using higher time frame. Let's take one more example, then we'll call it a day. This is another one, okay, on USD-CHF. So USD-CHF, I have this, and when I have that, bam, I saw this. So this is daily. What did I do? I just put my, right there, I put my pending order below it. I put my stop loss above it. I measure what I'm risking from here to here. I'm risking 125. I measure 125 back, down, and boom, right there. If you are using regular, it's also right there, template. So right there, you see this? You put your pending order right there. You put your take profit right there. You measure what you are risking right there, 119. You measure it down like this is 146. Now, why not 119 down? Because I can see this point that this is a mini resistance level. So the market is either break there, continue, or reverse. So if I'm going to do this, I can do this all day long. This will be my take profit 1. This will be my take profit 2. This will be my take profit 3. And that is what I do for my USD-CHF trade that I placed this last week. So this you can do all day long, ladies and gentlemen. For next week now, you see this. What do? Put your pending order right there above that. Put your stop loss below this. Use it as your take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. It will always get there. Not 100%, but you will get more than 90% winning rate, guys. Now, lastly is here. Look at this. Put your pending order right there. Put your stop loss right below. Measure what you have. Put your take profit right there. This is ATM machine, guys. This ATM machine, I mean, come on. I want to hear testimony from your pastors next week. That, guys, what are you guys doing? Are you doing money rituals? Where are you getting this money? Are you into drugs? Because this is ATM machine. You install it, you use it. I want to see our WhatsApp group, if you are one of our VIP students, flooded with profit. It doesn't matter if you have live or demo account. You can use your demo trade, okay? Demo trade, get your feet wet, get used to it, understand what you are doing, and it's just a matter of time. You will just be reaping and harvesting pips. Lastly, if you are trading this strategy with indices, please get this. Indices is very volatile, very, very volatile. What I do, if I do this with indices, I don't use stop loss. I don't use stop loss. I let it run and it works the same way. So let's say indices, this is indices. So you have this. So let me go. I trade indices of 15 minutes actually, majorly. So if you go to 15 minutes now, you see this. You don't want it to be too wide like this. So over here, let me change to regular also. So I have this. So once I have this, you don't want to, if you can take the risk, it's okay, but you don't want it to be too long like this now. Okay, I know the market will go down, so I can put a pending order, few like pips below this. Then you will be tempted to close your trade. You see that candle? The trade triggers, and you see this candle, it goes way up. And if you are not a patient person, you will be tempted to close that trade. But then look at what happened afterwards. Continue. So you can do this all day long, all day long. The same thing is this. You put the order pending. I don't, for indices, as I said, I don't use stop loss. But if you're using stop loss, guys, you need to understand your risk and money management. If you are a VIP member, I go extensively on that in week 21. You just treat it and follow it extensively. So you put your pending order right there. Once it triggers, it's like, okay, wow, where will I stop? You just keep harvesting it. Okay, you look into it, take profit 1, 2, 3, you just write it the same way here. Okay, I'm just going to take 1 or 2 questions and we'll call it a day. So guys, you are free, ask your question. If you are connected on YouTube and you want to be part of this, remember the offer to join the Forex Apostle coaching and mentoring program is only valid for today, valid for today. This strategy, okay, I've done it. It's giving me almost 100%, not even almost. It gives me 100% winning rate. But then it comes with patience. It comes with proper risk and money management. Okay, don't say, oh my God, yeah, then you put $1,000 into your account and you are putting 1.0 lot size. It doesn't make sense. If you put $1,000, you trade 0.1. Okay, if you, as I said, if you go to the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program, if you are watching this on YouTube and you are wondering how can you be part of this, all you have to do is go to the Forex Apostle Mentoring Program, www.theforexapostlementoring.com, click on register, or it will take you over here. Just go there. You will see the 3 payment plans. The monthly is $197 per month. The annual subscription therefore means that you pay $997 today, then you renew your membership next year, $997, or lifetime you pay $1,497. The regular is $4,097. Now, what I'm saying today is that you don't have to even do this. Okay, you don't have to even pay this. So just one time today, you can join the program for $500. Guys, I just want to help. Okay, even the software you are getting alone is more than this value you are paying. But remember, this offer ends today. It's only for today. It's only for today. If nobody joins, okay. If one, it's okay. And for some of you that have already joined, please, I want to beg you. There is, I can show you these strategies. I can trade. I can do all this for you. But then I can't come to your house to wake you up. I can't come to your house and say, yeah, it's time for you to place the trade. I can't come to your house and open the laptop and say, okay, yeah, do it. Okay? Bible says after the death of Moses, God told Joshua, he said, only what you have to do is you need to be bold, you need to be strong, and you need to be courageous. Many of you, that's what you need. I know you have lost money before. Ask me, I have lost money. But did I quit after that? No. Then don't start big, start small, as I've said. Don't jump. You jump, you fall. Start small. Even if you have potential of funding your account with $1 million, start with $500. See what you are doing. See what you are doing. And if you are connected with this program and you are not one of our mentees, you are not one of our disciples, you are not one of our VIP students, the best way where to start is invest in yourself first. Invest in yourself. I hear the story all the time. Apostle, I've lost money. How much have you lost? I've lost close to 10,000. Meanwhile, you would not even spend that $10,000 on your self-investment. Invest in yourself first, self-education. Then others will follow. You need tools. I always tell people, success formula is very easy. It's called the tool set. Okay, you have the right tools plus the skill set. That is the right skills to use the tools, and plus the mindset. That is the right mindset to apply your skills, to use these tools. That is what gives you profit, guys. Tool set plus skill set plus mindset give you success. My name is Emmanuel Adigbola. In case you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and just show some love. So I'm going to be taking one or two questions, then before we close for today. Any question, guys? Any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Question.
Just 2 questions and we'll call it a day. Question, okay?
Okay, my question is about the Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
Is
yes,
it just
ma'am.
the red? Is it just the red one, or
No.
it applies to all of
I
them?
deal majorly with the red and the pink because they are more or less like the key level, but you can do it with any of the. You see, if you notice, Phoenix is from color to color. It's only that red that is different. Once you know your strategy, you just work with that. You can do with all the color, all the size. Like for instance, now if you think there's one trade also that I think it's a USD card. I did with the pink and it worked. So it's just for you to understand the concept. It's not really about the color per se. You understand now?
Yes.
The market trades trend up, and you know that okay, this thing is going to retrace. Then you just enter. Do you understand now?
Yes.
For instance, this one right there, right here, I will not. Okay, like this, you see what we're talking about, like this one, the market go up, okay, market goes up, then you put in your pending below right there, and you say, okay, you are like, but when you look at this market, you can see that there is more push upward than, you see that if this Phoenix was red, what happens in this place wouldn't have happened. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see it.
It's also on 15 minutes. It's also on 15 minutes.
Okay.
The same thing also applicable is, but when you look at it, the red are always like, okay, I see red, I see red, I see green. I know I'm expecting red somewhere up, so the red is here. So I look, I'm expecting green, the green is here. Where next am I expecting red? Up. Do you understand that mindset now?
Yes, I get
so
that.
Then the same way, okay, I see this. Once I place this trade on the yellow or gold? No.
Yellow.
Don't blame me. My wife will call me names on color. So like this one now, once I see another yellow form, I will exit my trade, even if it didn't get to my stop loss, because it's color to color. Do you understand? Except only the other one. This is to this, to this, to this. You see that? To this. You see that? Then you see, is this purple now or magenta?
Magenta. Yeah.
I'm trying. My wife is a sewing mistress, so I'm getting there on color. Okay. Last question, guys.
Okay, sir. Quick question.
Yes, sir.
We have the Phoenix that comes with.
Somebody is talking. Please. Okay, go ahead.
We have the Phoenix that comes with FX Sniper and the one with Tradomatic.
It's the same thing. It's the same
They are
thing.
not interacting with each other, right?
They don't
I mean,
interact with each other, but you create a separate template if you want to use this on regular charts. So what we do, I believe we have done that also on in our members area. So what we do, I'm actually making it. We're working on this actually. I'm going to be making the Easy PC 360 available for you guys. It's a scalping. As you can see, it's more or less like you are scalping the market, but then you can scalp it in a big way. So I will make for. What's up? So I don't want to be giving you guys fish. I want you to learn how to fish by yourself. Like what we've done, you can do this on your own. So what you can do, create a template. And we've done that. Save that template as your regular whatever. Then use it. But somehow, if we can do this end door when we get to our Q&A session, also I'll show you all. I can give you guys the template, okay? All right, last question.
Thank you, sir. Please, sir, I can see that you used to write on your terminal, on your chart. Can you show us how did you apply the writing materials?
That's the training. You didn't sign up to be a coach. You sign up to learn how to trade. I'm just kidding. Now, what I used to write, it comes with the tool I'm using. Like right now we're on Zoom. So Zoom have that writing materials. All right.
Okay.
So thank you guys. And we'll make the recording available. It's actually on the YouTube because I didn't even record it.
Yes, sir. Do we have access to the symbol you are using as your students?
Which symbol?
The symbol.
I don't understand.
The template you show us there's symbol lines there. Do we have that?
Fine. Oh, the Fibonacci level. Yeah,
Yeah.
If you are a VIP, you should have it. If you don't have it, then chat with me. If you chat with me today and I don't respond, know that I'm sleeping.
No, go ahead and sleep today.
I've been up for the past 2-3 days. So yes, even my wife is even fighting with me that I'm doing this training right now. So, but guys, if you chat with me, I did not respond. Just know that once I get to my phone, I will respond.